Ethan, watch that second board over there. It had a hit there earlier while I was trying to do this. I might have to move some of this stuff around. Reel down on that second board, Ethan. Reel down on the second board. Reel. I think Ethan's got a fish on. Huh? Is he there? How many blinds is he in? All of them? Huh? We trying to figure out what we're doing here this morning. Yeah, he's in all kinds of stuff, ain't he?
Still look at that hook right like that. How he still look at that hook like that.
Got it. All right, show him into that camera. Ethan's first fish this morning. We got a late start this morning. Show him in this camera. There's another camera right there. See it? All right. Let's put that back in. I'll see if we can just pass that down. Create it. Bring your glasses.
I got slime over my face now.
Better your face than my face. Cover up my sexiness. Got it.
Yeah. I guess I'm gonna put it.
Wow.
Just hold it right here. I can just hold it.
I seen this fish hit this right here.
What, you got a fish?
Huh?
You got a fish on?
No, I seen it hit it. I seen it hit it, but I was trying to go live, so I just let it take it. All right, not done that.
This got hooked in the hand.
Huh?
That got hooked in the hand.
As long as it's your hand and not mine.
Wasn't that bad.
I'm gonna have to take all this. Put all these 3 lines out over here. Again.
Well, isn't that pleasant? You missed it. The rod fell. That bucket. Just gonna put bait on this.
Wow. You're killing me, son.
What do you mean I'm killing you?
We'll get that in a second. There's 2 we got undone.
How's the other one? Is it bad?
It's gonna be the worst one, honestly. What do you think?
Well, at least there's bait on this one.
Uh-huh.
So at least I put bait on this one. It's like
What did you do?
I am not the
You just
creator
let
of
that channel
one.
cat just tear it all up, didn't you?
What do you mean? You were the one that didn't tell me it was there until, well, you told me it was there. Am I?
I thought we ain't gonna be around forever to teach you all this stuff.
Where the blood's coming from?
Huh?
Where all this blood's coming from? Either it's in the bait or it's from me.
Well, I hope it ain't the bait, because we need it to draw in fish. If it's from you, it's okay.
Well, luckily it's the bait and not me.
Let's see what we got now. I believe we good now, son. Alright guys, we're just using little smaller chunks today. It's been a while since me and Ethan's been fishing. We've been my work and everything else, and things going on. We just haven't had time to get out here to do any videos or anything, but I think we're back in action today. I don't have my live well with me today. I loaned it to a buddy of mine to fish the Santee catfish brawl down there. So I'm having to make do on where I sit and all that, because y'all know I sit on my live well. Yeah, that Santee Catfish Club put on a good tournament down there. Y'all need to check that club out. They got it going on. They got it going on. The big Santee Catfish Brawl.
I'm sick of that thing. Stand on the top and I'm sick of the hook.
So we putting these lines right here back out. Guys, if you ever have any of these clips to slip, just take and give the line a twist, pull it down to the board, and your board won't be riding up your line. fast we going, son?
0.3.
Dead on me. You can turn that camera off over there. Hit the top button first. Top button. Alright, now hold the side button. It shuts off. Drinking a juice.
There's a whole bunch of them from the camper. They were still in the thing. There's a bunch of water from there too. I didn't get any drinks.
Morning, Carolina catfish. Alright. Well, we got one little old fish in the boat, so we got a late start this morning. I was trying to get everything set up, and caught him a little old channel cat there. Of course, it got all tangled up. Just keeping reeling. Good morning, buddy. Let me check it. Yeah, we're on Murray today up Slow River. The wind's stout this morning a little bit, so I'm hoping it'll get die down a little bit. Hopefully it ain't interfering with the camera too much or my phone. But I was kind of trying to face it this way. It's about the only way I got to go live till I get my live well back in here and set it up like I did before. Ethan, reel down on that outside rod right there a little bit. There's something going on with that board. It's falling back behind the boat for some reason. Yeah, just reel down on it. Pick it up real down fast and hard. Pull it out, pull it over here. You done got that board. It's been acting stupid ever since. Alright, well, let's walk this right. Back up. Back up. You let this one out. That's probably going to get this one board right here. Why that's stupid. It was acting stupid. notice I blame everything on you. Let's try this again. See if I can get that backlash this time.
Wait, you backlashed it?
Well, just don't say nothing. It don't happen often.
No.
Just don't let nobody know that I did that.
You just said it on live camera.
Okay, we back straight now. You reading the things, Ethan?
I can't see them. I can't see them to read them.
You can't. Well, I can probably fix you up with something. If I can get this right here pulled up. Wow. You keep an eye on them boards, boy?
Yes, I am.
Here you go, son. Can you read that?
Yep.
Hey, Carl. 351 Cleveland. We're out here enjoying today. See if we can put a few fish in the boat. We thought we'd go live. See if we can catch a few on going live. We've caught one so far live. Not no biggin. What we're doing, we're fishing the flat. This water's kind of muddy and dingy. And it's springtime and the fish should be coming up. This is early spring and the fish should be coming up the river to spawn. So that's we over here checking it and just thought we'd pull through here just to enjoy today. I hadn't got to put a video or anything out in a couple of weeks because of work and all that. So we just out here having fun right now.
fly everywhere.
Get this down so I can see that them boards over there just a little bit. But just enjoying the day. A little cool this morning. Yesterday's pretty warm. Temperature dropped off this morning. They had a good tournament down in Santee Friday and Saturday. The Santee Catfish Brawl. Them boys at Santee Catfish Club, boy, they got a good club going on down there. Y'all check them out. And I think they had 120 boats in that big tournament down there. So it's a 2-day tournament. I don't know exactly what won it, but I know there was some pretty good fish caught. There's a couple of them in the 60s, I believe. Hey, David. Out here trying to catch a fish. But like I said, we're pulling the flat, and we're going to be heading to the mouth of a river here in just a second. But we pulling the shallow water. We'll be hitting the ledges here shortly. But we just kind of hitting the flats early, and then we'll be pulling the ledges. I wanted to pull the mouth of Bush River right here, see what's going on. But we're going to try to pull all the way up toward Buzzard's Roost today. Well, not all the way to Buzzard's Roost, up there to Kempson's Bridge. I want to pull all the way to Kempson's Bridge, see what we can get going on up through there. That's a long pull. We won't be live that long. Because right now I'm looking at river winds right now, so we going since it's long days, we're gonna make a long pull. And at point 3, it's gonna take us a while to get there. And I don't know if Ethan brought him enough to eat. Biscuits and gravy just don't fill him up in the mornings. After about an hour, he says he's hungry again. Then I tell him to get him something at the store when we stop and get gas and all that. And he gets him like 2 or 3 little packs of something that he knows it ain't gonna hold him over.
I bought me a big bag this time.
Oh, you got your big bag this time? You got him a big bag this time. We'll see if that's. Appreciate it, David. We're gonna try to see what we can make happen. Water's a little dingy up here, and what I like after that rain and everything come through. But we fishing with gizzard shad today. Me and Ethan, we've kind of been lazy. We ain't went out and caught no perch and stuff. So maybe next weekend, maybe I can get back on 410s next week, and we can go Friday and catch some perch. That way we can get our bait tank stocked up and all that. That way we can fish Saturday and with some perch, because I really like fishing perch this time of year. Now the Little River ain't too bad today. I mean, it's pretty dingy, but it's not chocolate milk yet. The Little River probably ain't the Little River's not as bad as it is over here. Maybe I should have fished the Little River, but I was wanting to fish this big river over here just to see if the fish started moving up here. See if the blues have started moving up this way. It should be time. They should have been up here started. But this year's been tough on Murray for some reason, whether the water's been and everything else, and the temperatures and stuff. It wasn't your typical winter as far as the big bite for me. Is that another one of Patrick Barber's in there, Ethan?
We had 3, so it might be in here. Yeah, he's in there.
Let me have it. Guys, I want to tell you something. Them barbers that I use out the back of the boat, those are jam up deals right there. Y'all need to check old Patriot James out. He's got these barbers like this right here. That's got lights in them. These right here screw off the bottom, and you can turn the light on for night fishing. And you can get them with different bottoms to them. I pull them out the back of the boat like I do planer boards, but you can get them just with a clip with a barber that you use a barber stop on. But I use them with the planer board clips and stuff, you know, because I drag with them out the back of the boat, and I can use these when I suspend out the back of the boat. I can let it float back there, then I can just hook this in front of the nipple, hook line in front of the nipple, then give the rod a yank and a bait to fall where I want it. But those are some jam up bobbers, and they'll hold up a lot of weight too right there. So check Patriot Floats, Patriot Bobbers out on Facebook. Those right there are real good. I'm gonna buy me a bunch of them so I don't have to ever run out of them. You keep eye on where we're going, Ethan. Did we get by the trees?
What trees?
What was it?
Yeah, we already by them.
Yeah, we're coming up on some more right up here. There's some more trees right up here. You got to fish in the timber coming up through here where you'll get hung up a lot and stuff like that. But you got to fish where the fish is usually at in the structure and stuff. But like I say, I don't know how long we're going to be going live. It probably won't be very long. Probably about another 15, 20 minutes. Now, if we get on a fish or something, we might continue on. But we just out here enjoying the day. Thought we'd shout out to everybody that we hopefully getting back on track and getting on the water a whole lot more. I did let Ethan done some mechanic work for me yesterday. I'm teaching him to take the tires off the trailer, and we put new hubs on. Well, Ethan put new hubs on the trailer. I bought new hubs, and he put them on. He packed the bearings, and Lord, I was praying this morning that we would get here without a tire falling off. So he done a pretty good job. He done a good job.
Don't think one's falling off yet, has it?
No, it ain't fell off yet. Papa did check the lugs after you put the tire back on.
And were they all pretty good?
They were pretty tight, I'd have to say. Push that garment pole around a little bit.
What? No, this?
That garment pole, it ain't straight. There you go.
It's a little off, but just come back.
Yeah, we marked a few fish early coming up through here, but we ain't marking as many now. But I'm hoping we can mark when we get over the mouth of this river. We'll probably stay live till we get past the mouth of this river up here, because I have a feeling that might be the spot. So that's what we got going on there. Where Bush River comes into the Sluder River right here. There's another catfishman. Another catfishman. When I can see them big old green rods right there, I know it's a catfisherman. I don't know who that is.
That might be Casey.
That ain't Casey. Casey ain't got a boat.
They're buying somebody else's boat.
No.
He got a bunch of.
Plus, we've been working on Casey's Sea Ark. My son's got a 23-foot Sea Ark that we completely redone. It. Took all the floors out of it. Used to be a deck boat, but it's not now. It's gonna have dual consoles in it, so hopefully it'll be pretty nice. It's gonna have 80-gallon live well in it. But I'll probably put some videos up on it. We just put a new transom in it, and but he's doing a lot of sanding, getting somebody painted the boat, so getting all that old paint off of it. and filling up with water. We filled it up with water, make sure it didn't have no leaks and all that. And but it's gonna be real good. It's gonna be a real good fishing boat. He's doing a jam up job on it. I stick with my little boat. It's easy for me to maneuver it around.
They asked what depth we're fishing.
Huh?
That's what
Oh,
depth we're fishing.
they did. Because it didn't pop. See that they don't. It ain't popping up on here. We right now we are in. I'm fishing 11 feet of water right now, and the water temperature is 58.9 degrees. 58.9. But we're gonna be fishing over deeper water here in just a minute. I just wanted to fish this flat over here because I did mark some halfway decent fish down yonder. Then I got to looking, and there's a trout line out down there, so we kind of had to get by the trout line before we started putting these lines out. But that down there is where a little old creek come in at, and there's down that trout line is down there around the island. Hey, Jeremy. Yeah, that's why I didn't put no lines out right quick like down there, because I was wanting to pull between that island and where that creek come through. I seen them floats out there, and I knew what that was, so we got on by them before we put trout lines out. Because I done them pull through them before and didn't like nothing about none of that. Now that's a mess when you get 7-8 rods hung up in the trout line. I may do it, Jeremy. The thing is I'm gonna have, if I do it again, I'm gonna have to find some dedicated people. I mean, that's dedicated to the club to help. I can't do it all by myself. As far as, you know, making everything, we're gonna have to have a board, and you know, and people to actually that would help to check live wells and all that. It was just too hard for me to do it by myself. And after, you know, because we had people said they'd do it and all that, you know, about the first year was fine and all that. Then everybody, you know, started scattering out and going and fishing other tournaments, which that's fine. I ain't got a problem with that. And it kind of left me holding the bag on all of it. And so that one year was the last one that I was going to do, not unless I can get some, I mean, real dedicated people that's dedicated to do it, then I'll start it back up. Because that's a lot of work for one person. It sure does. It really does, Jeremy. I mean, it's a lot. I mean, I didn't want to, but me working and trying to keep that going all the time, it was just hard. It was just hard. It takes several people to do that stuff. Yeah. It's pretty nice out here today. I just wish that wind died down a little more. What are you doing on your phone?
I'm reading that.
Hmm.
I'm reading that. Like keep picking man in the corner.
How much charge is on that iPad before you can read it?
48.
Have to charge the iPad before we can read the things. This new phone, I'm glad to see more South Carolina people doing some live fishing. I really enjoy watching everyone. Well, it's a little better, Jeremy, when the bite's a little better. I hadn't feel like I say I ain't got to fish in several weeks. Um, Actually, to know where the fish is actually at right at this particular. I mean, they change, but I know Murray's been pretty rough here lately as far as big fish staying on them consistently. I mean, I don't know, it might have been 3 weeks ago or a month ago. You put that 49.5 pound in the boat, Ethan, and a 33 to back it up. So, I mean, that's the biggest fish we put in the boat in a while. So, hopefully, we can get to looking and finding a few. But I wasn't going to spend a lot of time just searching today since we got a late start. I about knew where I was wanting to go. Excuse me. And we did mark a few up down that way. But I figured we'd just pull this whole thing and just make a day out of it and just relax. I don't know if y'all can see this. I'm gonna turn this around. I don't know if you can see the screen right there or not, but this one right here is the live scope screen right here. Okay. Now you can see that it's got the blue. I fished Santee all week, and it was one of the toughest weeks. Oh shoot! Toughest weeks fishing I've had in a long. Oh, I'm telling you. Well, buddy, mine fished the tournament down at David Kingsmore, and he had a hard time. He found some big fish, but he couldn't get the big fish to bite. So he did catch fish every day, but it wasn't the size of fish he's wanting. I think maybe the biggest ones that he caught were maybe in the 30s or something. But it wasn't no. He couldn't get the great old big ones to bite. This is the live scope. That's what I'm doing, and you can see they hardly ain't nothing in there, so they hardly. And what this is, I've got the perspective view on mine, and it's like a half moon. It's looking out on each side of the boat all the way to the front of the boat. So I've got it set for 80 feet. No, what have I got it set for? I got it set for 70 feet in front of the boat and out to the sides of the boat. So I can see fish as I'm coming up to them, but I haven't marked much right through here. I'm hoping it gets better up here the farther we go up toward the river. Up toward the Bush River when we work up to it here. And there's gonna be some timber right up here. But that's what we got going on. I don't know if you can see much or nothing on there. I can see just a little bit of bait right in here. And I see one fish right there. That's probably not a big fish, but it's moving across the screen, moving that way. So I mean you can actually see fish swimming, and if they're kind of sitting still, you can guide the boat over toward them fish, pull your boards and everything across them. That's how we've caught a lot of our big fish. I think we got his 50-pounder that way, and we got a big flathead the same way in the same day that way. But we've caught a lot of fish that way, but you can kind of guide the boat, wherever you need to get across where them fish is at, because it tells you how far outside the boat they are and how far in front of you they are. So that works real good. I wasn't a believer in it, in the live scope too much, till a buddy of mine, he crappie fishes, and he got me hooked on it. He caused me having to buy one. was old Doug. My buddy Doug that fishes with us all the time. And we are running 0.3 mile an hour. As the wind interfered with the volume mini, it's hard for me to tell. I might have to make something to go over the phone to kind of knock the wind out when we do this. Ethan's been wanting to go live and stuff, and he ain't even spoke up or nothing. This is what he does. Uh-oh, I'm about to fall out of my chair, son. Look there. That's what he does. He lays down in the boat and looks at his phone. You know, now you see how he wants to do me.
I'm waiting for him to bite.
I think Papa's chair just give out. Something happened.
Something broke.
It did. Something broke. If I hit the floor here in a minute, everybody on here is going to be laughing.
Oh, I know.
See, I usually sit on my live well. I've got a seat mounted on my live well.
I know what happened.
And I'm sitting in a little blue fold-up chair where my live well's supposed to be, and I got a cooler here beside of me. And this ain't the way I like fishing.
I know what happened.
What?
When you slid forward of the legs of the chair, slid off the phone and hit the.
Oh, did it? I thought I was hit the ground.
Nope.
You see this old fat man hit the ground. Where's Bush River at? Right there it is. We need to come out just a little bit, bud. We'll be all in them trees, and I don't need no drift sock hung up in the trees. Planer boards you can swim after.
Yeah. I don't think I'll be swimming in this cold water.
Huh?
I don't think I'll be swimming when it's cold out.
Has anybody been having any luck fishing on Murray lately? Been catching any big ones? I ain't talked to my buddy Jerry Drought in a while, and I need to give Jerry a call on Bloodline Tackle. He's been under the weather here lately. I need to check on him and see how he's doing. Wind picked up again. Oh, I moved it. Well, I was wondering, you was looking at your phone instead of reading that stuff.
I'm doing both.
Yeah, I had to put the top up on the boat. I couldn't see the cameras, phones, or nothing. So I had to get some kind of shade. I really didn't want to put the top up because it's such pretty weather.
And it makes it colder.
Well, you're in the sun back there. How's it making you colder?
I'm so cold.
You've got a bottom of snowman coat on.
And I'm so cold.
Oh, this thing don't swivel. I might try to sit in that chair over there. Got the front of the boat. But you're gonna have to stay on these comments and stuff. How long's that cord? Will it reach all the way over there? Yeah, that cord will reach all the way charging. We just have to watch what we do, don't we? Let's see if that works. That way at least they can see a rod or two out the back of the boat.
You gonna sit in that swivel chair?
Huh?
You gonna sit in that chair that swivels?
Chair that swivels.
Yeah.
Yeah. Going to sit in the chair that swivels. Y'all bear with me here a minute. I'm trying something here. I'm trying something here. I got that thing right now. I don't know. It's whipping me, Ethan. Oh, let's see what this right here does. See if at least they might be able to see a rod or something out the back. I don't know, is that any better, fellas, or is it better the other way? Turn my fish finders around where I can see them. Because I want to see where I'm going up through here. I have my back to everything. Well, they can see a couple of rods out this backside, maybe. We'll see how that works. I don't know if there might be too much sunlight on them. Hand me my coffee over there, boy wonder. You're sitting right there. You want your eyes focused on that iPad and the bobbers out the and the planer boards. Whoa! What happened there? I done something wrong. I hit the wrong button. Trolling motor going crazy. What in the world? Let me turn that off. What did you do?
I don't know what you did.
Started doing 360s up there.
You might have broke it.
Go up and raise that trolling motor up, see what's going on. Wait a minute. Raise that trolling motor up. Something's going on up there.
You broke it.
Might have hit a trout line or something. No, I got it, I think. Is it twisted up? The cord around it?
Yeah.
Raise it up, put it back down. Real quick, we won't have everything on the boat tangled up. Pick it all the way up, lay it over. Alright, now lay it back down.
I'll have to break it again.
There we go. I got boards trying to pass me. I hope none of them get tangled up. I think I hit a button on here. I think I hit the anchor lock button.
Probably did.
Get all this straight back out. There we go. Don't look like nothing's tangled up. Yeah, he's something tangled up. How fast are we going? Here, there's some bait. Let's see if we can. Bunch of bait right there. Yeah, I got something going on here. cord.
Got tangled up again? There goes off your coffee. There goes your coffee.
I didn't put it in the cup holder, did I? Let me see what we got going on. Eyeballs starting to get warm now. I don't know what you've done to that trolling motor.
I know what happened.
What?
You probably hit anchor lock.
You know, I probably did. It would have done it just like that if I'd have hit anchor lock. That's while you're moving forward and you hit anchor lock and it starts doing all that crazy stuff. My thermos over there. Since you spilled all my coffee.
I mean, I spilled all your coffee.
You spilled all my coffee.
You're the one that moved the rod back.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to build something to hold all this stuff on in the right position and all that, to do this live stuff and to do regular videos at the same time.
I could get used to sitting right here. I could get used to sitting right here.
I bet you could. Just don't get used to it.
I already have.
Because once that live well's back in there, you're done.
Used to back when we had our old live boat. I used to sit right here. Wonder how you ended up sitting right here.
Let's get over next to this timber. Bump it up a little bit with 0.2, bump it up 0.3. You're jarring the camera. I know you want to play. You got nothing to do with your feet now, do you? Now, when we have to get bait out there, I don't want you to put it in my coat. My coat's right there.
Yeah, I probably end up will.
Yeah, we did. I got bait yesterday and put it on ice, so the bait is not live today because I don't have my live well with me. Let's let this one out just a little bit.
Which one?
The red one, closest to the boat.
They're all red.
The red board. starting to see a little bit more bait up through here. Not a whole lot. That's getting about like I like it. Hey John, how you doing, buddy? The sound is low. Have a good day and do not catch all. Let me check, see what's wrong with my sound here. It might be, see, this is a new phone. The other one bit the dust. Let me turn this way. The other one bit the dust on me. That sound better, John? Thanks, John. And it might be me. I might have to talk louder. I'm used to talking in that GoPro. And I don't have to talk as loud in it, I don't think. But I just have to open up my big mouth a little bigger.
That's right, but it's gonna sound better.
You snore when we stay up at Larry's in the camper in the trailer up there when we fish Santee.
That wasn't the dog.
No, I've heard you snore I'll be in the bedroom, you be on the couch, and I can hear you snoring where you're tired.
That was dog. Y'all were the one keeping me up, but y'all snoring.
Might be a brush pile right here. Tell you what, old Bloodline makes a dad blame good cutting board. I sure do like that cutting board right there. We're going across the brush pile right there, so about with the rods even. We're going to start, I see some junk floating down the river too, so I couldn't see all that earlier. I see a tree limb floating over yonder. See if we can get by that. All right, John, you have a good one, buddy. Yeah, I'm on Murray. There ain't that many boats out here today, so we ain't got to fight the waves, so that's good. All right, we're right here at the edge of the mouth of Bush River. Huh?
I haven't seen anything in a little while.
Hey, we'll get back to fishing a whole lot more. And get ironed out on putting big fish in the boat.
Wonder what it's like on Santee.
It was rough last couple of days down there on that tournament.
Yeah.
It was rough down there. Yesterday they probably had 5-foot waves, I'm sure, with 20 to 30 mile an hour winds.
Is it always bad on Santee?
No, there's times, most time you got some wind. You want a little wind, but you can deal with 5 mile an hour wind that's down there. When it gets, I can't deal with 10 to 15 mile an hour winds on Santee, not my little boat.
What about that? What if it's like that but on Murray?
Well, that's about what it is today, 5 to 10. Yeah, we're getting into that area over here after we get across this mouth of going up the Saluda River where there's a bunch of humps and shallow humps and little deeper humps going right out through here around some buoys and stuff. We'll be able to hit different elevations, and that might be a good indicator of how deep the fish are, from deeper to shallower. The way that I'm going to try to pull through there. Well, we put one channel catfish in the boat first thing this morning. And I ain't got a bite since. Haven't got a bite since.
Have you even seen any on Gorman?
I figured I'd start seeing some right through here, so that's what I'm looking at now. I might have figured wrong. There's one little fish. He ain't a big one, but he's there. Keep eye out on the first board and second board out through there. He's about 15 to 20 feet off the side of the boat. I'm going back. So I'm figuring he's probably around that green board here in just a minute. We'll see if he'll bite. We got a boat coming up through here. Lightning bug lights. Now that's the lights that Patriot Barber uses in his Patriot floats. Lightning bug lights is a good light. Morning, Painter. Lightning bug lights. Those are good lights to fish at night time to put on the end of your rods. They're little LED lights, and you can see your rods bite on your rods and stuff like that. Old Tracy makes them lightning bug lights. He's from up around the Charlotte area.
Did somebody else get in? Somebody else get
in?
Huh? Because it still says it's 4 and it's frozen.
It's what?
It's frozen, but I can still move it. And it says there's only 4 people in it.
Well, it may read different. You might have got offline or something. He's showing 5.
It's not moving at all.
You see.
Yeah, like the actual video is frozen.
I'm gonna unplug this. Now, just keep eye on the charge.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's frozen. Did you touch something?
Nope. When I start touching it, when it's frozen. See if the screw is frozen, something's wrong with it.
I don't know. So let's see if it gets back on here in a minute. It's loading now. We'll see what happens.
Things start cold now.
Do what?
So the wind starts to pick up, so now it's starting to cool off.
When? You and your Jolly Ranchers.
Throw a Jolly Rancher at you.
There's some crappie fishermen out here fishing a few docks up this way. Did they ever start? Let me have it. I'll turn it off and on.
Yeah.
We'll see if we can get it to reboot here. I've got the iPad for Ethan to read the chat, because on the other phone, the chat was right in the middle of the screen. You couldn't see nothing, but on this phone, it's over to the side, so it's actually working better with this phone, and I can see it. And I adjusted it because I'm half blind. I've adjusted it to where I can make the words bigger. You watching everything, boo?
Yeah.
How many bars is on our thing? 3. Wind's picking up a little bit. It says we're 100% charged on this thing, so you ain't got to do it until it starts going down, then plug it up. Okay, you fished Low Falls yesterday, 1 blue. Yeah, we just got 1 channel cat today, or Ethan does. Papa don't get to reel in many fish anymore with him in the boat. He won't be Speedy Gonzalez to the rod, which I ain't got a problem with that. Can you read it now? Just keep eye on the charge and charge it up when it starts getting down to about 50 to 45%. Now it's going to be your call. You remember where you caught that 82 pounder? This was the time of year that you caught that 82 pounder. and we're within a half a mile of that spot. Do you want to go? We caught a 72 and 82 in that spot.
Right, it's just right up there, right?
It's right around the corner up yonder on the left.
Yeah, we can see.
Either that or we'll keep on going toward the bus, keep on going toward Kempson's Bridge. See, now that right there is a good fish right there. Watch this outside board over here. Let me bump over to the right a little bit. See, he's about 45 feet out. If I bump to the right, I might pull him back around, catch him on that outside board. If he'll want to bite. I wished I'd had some perch today.
Yeah, they might be biting on perch.
We should have went pit perch fishing yesterday, but that boy was wanting to make some money. Yeah, it's pretty out here today. I just wish the wind. I mean, I like a little bit of wind, but not much. But when you're trying to go light, it's hard. Yeah, Jeremy, it was crazy this week. It sure was. But like I say, I ain't been on the water in a couple of 2-3 weeks, and it's just being out here is nice. Whether that young man catches any more fish or not, we just out here to relax and have a good time. A lot of people, they, go live, try to get their channel stuff built up. But for me and Ethan, it ain't that way. We just out here to enjoy it and to show people how what to do.
Just take a look.
How we ain't about how many views and stuff we get. We just want to show people what we do and how we do it. We just do it for fun. That's what we do. We hope y'all enjoy what we do. We're just out here dragging baits. Just dragging baits. Yeah, we're starting to come up on some little bigger fish right here, son. So you need to start watching right here. We're right dead center, the mouth of this. Where I'm marking them fish is right dead center, mouth of the Bush River right here. That's some good fish right there. That one right there is I don't want him to swim toward the boat. Let's see if I can get over a little bit. There's some good fish right through here. Let's see if we can get on something maybe. Hopefully we'll have something go down here in just a minute. Hey, I'm closer to the rods than you are. And when you come across that trying to race me to the rod, you don't pull that cord and pull the camera off. You understand?
I just jumped. I don't think it'll pull the camera off. It's just either
pull my phone off in the floor. Papa just got it rigged up here. There's a couple of good fish right there, but whether they bite or not will be a different story. Wished I had more variety of bait out.
Does he sell perch or no?
Huh?
Does the bait man sell perch or no?
Yeah, when he's got it. That's not his bread and butter. Herring and gizzard shad's what his bread and butter is. If he gets on some perch and catches a couple of hundred of them, that's good. Some of these fish look like they are glued to the bottom. We in 12 feet of water. And the lake's up. Look like it's full pull. Look like it is full pull. Some way you can slip one of them other batteries out for the Garmin. That way I got my Garmin set up, fellas, is I use 6 amp hour 20-volt DeWalt batteries in them, and each one of them lasts about 3 hours, but I keep 4 of them in the boat. Dad, boom.
Put this in the lava and then
Yeah.
storage.
We start to come in a few more fish.
Your tablet's getting a little too hot.
Huh?
Your tablet's getting a little too hot.
We'll put it in the shade over there beside you. They make this little old adapter that slides off and on. I'll show you. For your Garmin, Garmin uses so much power. It uses so much power with so many transducer elements in the transducer. But this is the battery right here, and this is just a clip back here that slides in and out just like it would in a drill. I just got it mounted on the dash so I can change my battery that quick, because I don't want it. I don't want it to. I don't want it to run my battery down in my boat. Let me have it.
I don't pause, so I just checked.
You might have touched it or something.
I don't know.
And plus, where we're at, makes it keep my eye on the rods.
Yeah.
We slow it down just a little more. I'm seeing some bait right there. Now I'm pulling into the wind with the drift sock out. I use my drift sock 99% of the time just to keep the back of the boat straight, keep from it, from moving around so much. There's look like there's quite a bit of current coming down through here too. I'm about to get you straightened back up, son.
That phone have 4 cameras?
Hmm?
That phone have 4 cameras?
I don't know how many it's got.
It's a one tiny one, the flashlight, 3 big cameras. Mine only has 3.
Now don't touch the screen. Anything else been said on there?
No.
Yeah, I mean, we've marked some good fish right there, and we ain't had no takers yet. I mean, look like that's just the way it's going to be. I'm going to head right straight toward that log. But when I get up by there, I want you to pick that log up and lay it in front of the boat, because I don't want to get it into the planer boards
What if it's not a
back
log?
there.
What if it's a gator?
Well, I have seen a gator up through here.
Did they ever get it out? Or do you think it's still in here somewhere?
No, I'm sure it's still in here. I ain't heard nothing about none of it, but there is gators in Lake Murray. It's just certain times of year.
It was a meth listen.
You'll see them more here soon, but I seen one, I don't know, a couple of months ago, and I wouldn't have thought that I was seeing it, but it come up next to my planer board. And by the time I tried to get my camera and everything to take a picture of it and all that, it went back down. I wouldn't have thought that time of year.
Yeah.
But it was a pretty warm day that gator expert, but I thought that probably wouldn't be right.
They don't hibernate. They don't hibernate.
They have to move slow. You'd think it'd be cold. They're cold-blooded, I think.
First thing when their pond or lake freezes over, all they do is they just keep their nose in the water and they stand in the water. What they do.
There comes the wind again. I think it's supposed to be in the low 60s today.
Plus wind. Exit to the low 50s.
Yeah, until this current, we get around this. Ethan caught a good fish. We are about, I don't know, 120 yards from a buoy that Ethan caught him about a 60-pounder out of last year. Who was it with us? David was fishing over here last year when we caught it. He went that way. He went by it, then we come down by it and ended up catching one right there.
No, he was fishing right here. Then we came through here and got that 6-pounder out. He was fishing right here. As soon as you left, you got it.
And that was get close to this time of year. I might try to go around that long. As long as them planer boards miss it, I'll be good.
Did this die?
What'd it do?
Thing just died on us.
Let me see.
It had 100%. And no way it went down that fast.
Well, I know the battery'd been weak in it, so I might have to plug it back up. You can turn it on and get back to it.
Is this connected to your hotspot?
Yep. We got the hotspot on and going live, so that might have something to do with it. Off my phone.
No. I think
It'll take it a minute to probably come on, son. Well, we just about across the mouth of Bush River. We've seen a few good fish through there, but no takers.
what's better? Nope, it had 73% on it. It had 73% battery on it.
Did it come back on?
Yeah.
Let's see. Got your screening on? All right. 211793.
It's died again.
Papa's just going to have to spend some money and buy another iPad, ain't he? Why you want to do me that way?
Well, why do I want to be that way?
You always want to make me spend money. After he'd done my hubs and all that, he decided he wanted another BB gun, so I had to buy him a BB gun yesterday.
Hey, at least this one came with a scope.
Huh?
At least this one came with a scope this time. That actually works.
Oh, that current's acting funny coming through here with the crosswind. Alright, guys. We're right here at the mouth of Bush River on the back side of the mouth. Trying to put an old biggin in the boat. and it's a slow day. All right, guys, I'm probably going to get off here for a while. So if we start getting on some fish, some good fish, we'll try to go live again or get it on. We'll definitely get it on video. So we're going to see what we can make happen. So we'll appreciate y'all watching, and I'll let y'all have a good day.